Hey everyone, it's Chris Cook. I am an independent Scentsy consultant, and that is most of the content on my channel here. I am working on a fashion video. I did do a closet video, but I thought I would take some pictures and put them in a slideshow. I'm not going to get through everything that I've worn, but maybe I can get through at least a couple more outfits this weekend and then share that with you. And I guess part of that is because I'm on this journey right here. And so we are on the 2010 Tracy Anderson Metamorphosis. This is Glutecentric. And just for some background, I have done levels 1 through 4 and 8, because they were on YouTube at the time, of hip-centric. Then I did the entire ab-centric, and I just finished that. So there are videos on that out, and now we are doing glute-centric, and I have done levels 1 and 2. Those are completed. Since I started this, I started in October, October 16th to be exact, and since then I have lost 3 inches in my waist, I can tell you that. I feel like my measurements are kind of not good. I've definitely lost an inch in the bust and probably a cup size as well. And as far as my weight, I've lost 7 pounds. It is slow going for me. I'm kind of back. I did lose a couple pounds, and then I'm back at a point where, like last week, I gained 1.5 pounds or something like that. So there's that. My diet, what I'm doing, and I've just been at it for a while, since about August of last year. Altogether, I have lost wait a minute. $35 pounds. So what I can tell you is last year I was buying some dresses in an extra large. They were big on me, but they were comfortable. I felt good in them. And now I'm buying those same exact dresses in a small. There are some shirts that I can fit in that are an extra small. I don't love things that are tight around my middle, but you know, that's where we're at. So what I'm going to do here is go through some of the points that I started with my ab-centric video, just to let you know, and then we'll go over levels 1 and 2. Just some basic points, and I'm sorry about my math brain here, I guess. So this is the 2010 series that Tracy came out with. She also has some other videos, and I have some of them. I would really like to take a break at some point, and maybe I should have done this before level 1, but to try out this, it's the Perfect Design series, and there's 3 videos. I thought I would do each one maybe 1 week, maybe 2. I do believe 2 weeks with her program, at least the Metamorphosis. really does give you results. So, but I would like to do that maybe after this. I'm not sure. But yes, we are working on Glutecentric. She does have an online program that you can check out. And it starts at like $90 a month. What I did was, so in about 2010, maybe 2013, somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. I bought Omnicentric from QVC, and I did that. At the time, I was doing many different workout videos at home, and my weight was probably right around where it is now, which seems to be a stall point. But about 10 pounds ago, I was at a stall point and finally, broke through it and got 10 pounds lighter. I've even been 3 pounds lighter than I currently am, but I'm not getting there again. I do intermittent fasting, but my morning coffee, even though it's been more than 12 hours since I've eaten, I would say at least 14, if not more, in most days. But my morning coffee does now contain a half a protein shake and just a teeny bit of creamer. Like I count to like 1, 2, froth it, and that's what I have. So I definitely do intermittent fasting. I just kind of break that fast a little bit earlier now with that half a protein shake. And then I don't eat solids in general, until lunchtime, which, even though I'm home right now, is late. Too late, probably. So the Omnicentric I did for the 90 days, and I believe I'm doing it just as I am now, which is Monday through Friday, skip the weekend, stay on the same level Monday through Friday. So I do 10 days, but not 10 consecutive days, and I do take 2 days off in a row. So I did start that Omni in my 40s. I am now 54, will be 55 the end of August. And I can tell you that there are changes in my body that I've seen that I've never seen before. In between that time and now, we have gone to the gym, either the Y or currently Planet Fitness. We've really been bad about going this entire year. When I go this year, I generally walk on the treadmill at an incline. We've been bad about that. Should I do? Here's a question for you, because I haven't yet. Should I do the cardio? I don't like it. I've done it before. I just read somebody's comment on one of her boards on Facebook, and I do believe these comments are people's results. You know what I mean? Because I'll put mine in there about this, and it's completely true, and I'm really love this program. I'm genuine about my comments. I love it. I've actually heard her online stuff through, these boards, these Facebook pages and stuff. Some people don't get the results that they did with this. Okay? So I don't know, but I got one from Amazon, brand new. It was like $59. Originally, I paid probably like $120 on QVC for the Omni. I don't have that anymore, so I bought all 4 programs. The other 3 I got on eBay. I bought a really nice DVD player on eBay. This is the brand YOTON, just in case you're interested. It's charging now. I charge it once a week. It has, I'm not sure, a 12 or 14-inch screen. The screen does swivel. It has a remote. I stop it. I can move it. Sometimes I put it on my desk. Sometimes it's on the floor. Sometimes I move it from one end to the other, whatever. But, you know, I can put it like that. I can put it like this. And that was about $59. And then on eBay, I bought a lot of the other programs, such as Glutecentric. I believe this one was used. It kind of looks like it. And, you know, some were more expensive than others, but they were all less than $59. So really, you know, happy with that. If I would have thought about eBay to begin with, that's where I would have went. And I think that was the Abcentric, because I knew I wanted to do that one first. So let's see, what else do I got? So the reason I started these programs again, because I was going to Planet Fitness, was some videos just kept popping up. They were from Aaron Busby, Dawn Digs In, Rundown with Rachel, I think that was it. I have written on here Tim Talk, but I don't think that's it. Maybe TikTok. Maybe it was just in general. But yeah, there are some great people who were talking about it. Oh, shoot. If it comes to me, I will tell you. Let's see. There was a lady, she talks about menopause. She's funny. She makes funny shorts, and then she has a great Facebook page. And her sister, I believe, is a doctor of some sort. And they were in an interview together, and her sister recommended it. And and that's kind of, you know, with those people, they all came to me at the same time, all these videos. And they weren't necessarily like, hey, do Tracy Anderson. They were, look, this whole topic, and then, hey, I do Tracy Anderson. And I went back to the original, or you know, or whatever, or that's what I thought, you know, originally. And a lot of these people did go back to the original. Dawn Digs In has some great videos where she goes through each level with you and shows you how to do the moves correctly. Sometimes Tracy's instruction, and I noticed that a lot on Glute too, is not super clear. Some levels, what I would suggest is watching the shadows, watching her shoelaces to see what direction they're in. I always watch her hands, what direction they're in. But yeah, so I don't normally have, I would say, the body type of Tracy Anderson, Gwyneth Paltrow. That's not me. I'm definitely much plumper, you know, I'm not an ectomorph. I have a much curvier figure. But I am telling you, my legs and arms for sure are starting to look that way. And if I didn't have flabby arms like that I inherited from my grandma and, you know, whatever I may have done to myself, I definitely have those bat wings, granny arms, but I've also got some muscles. And when you can see it, but when I turn my arm, the muscle, I'm not making a muscle, but when I turn my arm, those muscles pop out. I have muscles now, and I have the longer, leaner muscles. So this program's working for me. My middle has definitely improved, but it's not where I want it to be. And I really think she does have a quiz somewhere. I really think I'm omnicentric, but I'm trying to work on these individual sections of my body, right? I didn't see a huge difference with Abcentric, honestly, but I know some of these exercises are definitely using those muscles. And I guess I have seen some difference. Upper ribs, I can definitely feel. Now I've, lost that 3 inches in my waist, which is incredible. I have seen probably just not enough, or not, what I want. Will I ever see what I want? Probably not. And my lower abs too. There's definitely definition there. I did have 2 C-sections, so I have that belly hangover. And even though I'm at like a weight standstill, I'm not super happy. I am happy. And when I put my new clothes on, I'm really happy. You know what I mean? So it's working. It is definitely working. I was recently talking to Dawn Digs In. I commented on one of her old videos, and she did get back to me. And she said, what centric do you think you are? And, I answered back, omnicentric. And she said, be careful, because I did get hurt, or hurt more, I'm not sure what her words were, when I went to the different centrics. So definitely a good point to look out for. I have noticed in the past couple weeks, and we'll get more into that, my right hip really hurts. And we're doing glute, which uses the hips too. So, one thing Rundown with Rachel had mentioned at one point is get yourself one of those 5-minute diaries, which I have and kind of forgot about. But write in there how your body feels each day. And that's really, really good to know, because when I wake up in the morning, sometimes my body hurts, but after my workout, I feel so much better. Yes, I do. We had a move-in for my daughter this week. She just had her first day of grad school. She was supposed to move into her house, not her, like a rental house with 2 other girls, last Tuesday. First day of school was this Tuesday, after Memorial Day. One of the girls freaked out about the house, even though it was gorgeous, and decided not to room with them. So the other 2 had to go out. Luckily, I had made a couple appointments for them. We actually found an apartment, but they didn't get to move in until their first day of orientation, Tuesday. Poor girls, right? Nothing like being, your first day of grad school and having to move. But they're like about 45 minutes from us, and thankfully we got it all done in one load. Yay. We had to go to her apartment and then the new apartment, so hopefully they're happy. And then we'll go back. But that move wasn't hard for me. 54 years old, I was okay. And things went so smoothly. Let's see. Oh, one thing that I noticed, even level 1 right now, and I'm going to get to this. We're going to go skip ahead here. When you start these programs, for the first couple levels maybe, be prepared for your wrists to hurt. Oh, even my forearms are so much more, less fat, more defined. But my wrists hurt. Yes, they did. And they still hurt this level 1 for whatever reason. But at the beginning, I would say probably those first 4 levels hurt like crazy all day long, day and night. And on different levels, I'll notice different things that, kind of hurt. So level 1 for glute seemed a lot like level 1 for hip. Anybody do both of these? Anybody know? Because I haven't checked my hip videos. But it seemed like what I did that was on YouTube. So maybe I didn't do level 1 hip. Maybe it was glute. I'm not sure. Level 2 is totally different. I've never done these exercises before. And again, I did notice a little bit with level 1 with my wrist hurting. And then again, I talked to Dawn Digs In. She said, watch when you're doing different centrics. You might get pain where you don't want it. So be very careful. I am enjoying these levels. I've just finished 1 and 2, so that's great. Day 7, which was day 2 of the second week, I was in kind of a little bit of pain, but after I did the workout, so it was after, so like I took 2 days off, did a level, and then felt a little bit of, achiness all over, and that was the day we were moving my daughter, and I'm like, should I do this workout? I'm gonna get some exercise later. Who knows how many flights of stairs I'm gonna have to go up and down, which I really didn't do that. What are we doing here? But I did it. I haven't missed a day of these 4 levels. I've done 10 days of each. Sometimes, things come up, and I'm okay with that. But I did it, and I felt so much better afterward. So I'm happy that I did. I've noticed this before, and I noticed again, even though I am right-handed, my left side seems stronger. Where I get pain is always on my right. Now, part of that could be, and this, I've had this since I was like 25, my shoulder blade, I have pain every night or day and night, but especially night. And I'm just hoping these workouts, they are using body weight. And sometimes with the arms, I do have to modify just a little bit. But yes, definitely I would say if there's something that's kind of hard, modify it. She doesn't explain modifications, so that's where you might want to check with Dawn Digs In. She might do some modifications, I'm not sure. But I have kind of, as we go through these, I didn't have to modify level 1 or 2 yet, but you might have to. She does say things like if you can't do sit-ups with just one hand, just watch out so you're doing this or that. So I think she does expect people to modify some of her exercises. At least for the first, maybe 1, maybe 3, maybe first week, first 5 days of it out of 10. However you feel, and, modify them for you so you don't get hurt. That's the most important thing. But you are using your body weight. The only pieces of equipment you need are a mat. If you see behind me, I actually have 2 pretty thick mats, I think 1/4 and 1/2 inch. And I now am layering them. Sometimes the padding is too much, honestly. Certain things, you don't want that much padding. And another thing that I think is very effective in these workouts is that rib movement. So it's your standing ab section after your weights. And I would definitely suggest getting into that, using that, when you're in the shower, when you're standing at the sink, when you're just standing around talking. It's just a little bit of a movement that you can do, and I believe that is very helpful for that midsection. Let's see. So again, I would, especially on level 2, I'd watch, sometimes her words are not matching up to the placement of where your legs should be. So watch the video and make sure that you know for that. And And let's see. There we go. So what I've been doing, and I guess I could show you here, is I'll make a note page and I will turn on the microphone and then the video and have her instructions on the pages. So then I know what exercise, I don't know what you got there, what exercise actually is coming up and what her words are, especially for the left side, because on the left side, she does not give instruction in 99.9% of the time. So then you have it there, and I think that's very, very helpful. So yeah, I think that is it right now. I just do want to keep this up here. And I just wanted to go through that with you, tell you how I've been doing. And thank you all for watching my videos. They seem to be getting a pretty good watch time, but they are, it's slow going. So I don't know if there's anything that I can do to help you find my video. Would appreciate it. I think I have probably the same people watching all of them. If you want to subscribe, then you'll know when these videos come out, and they are once a month. So I do 2 levels and then do a video on it. In most cases, like level 9, I did its own video on. And then, when I decide to do this perfect design series, we will do that too. A video on that, and then we'll go on probably to hip-centric, and then hip will be next. That will be 3, and then omni will be 4. And I'm gonna continue. This is probably gonna be my workout for life as long as I can do it. But yeah, those are my tips and tricks. She does recommend tennis shoes. I don't always wear tennis shoes. I did stop myself a minute ago. I didn't tell you, get yourself a pair of 3-pound hand weights to start. I know some people do use leg weights, maybe an omni. I keep saying that, maybe I'll do them. I have them here, but not in glute or hip, even though they probably improve things. But I definitely don't want to bulk anything up. I can see the difference in my legs. Like, they are so much leaner. Now, when I look at my legs, but if I take a picture, and I've always been a big leg person. Big calves, big knees, big thighs, my inner thighs more than my outer thighs. I have a flat butt, I have a stomach, I have arms, bigger arms. I'm bigger boned, I would say. I have pretty large hands. I wear a size 7 ring, large in a glove, that kind of thing. But everything is slimming down, and I think I've started this a million times too, but I really do focus on protein for my diet and vegetables. And if you have any questions or want to watch any of the other videos, please let me know. But please ask me questions. I'd be happy to talk to you. And we'll talk again soon. See you soon. Bye.